I'm here today because I'm suing my ex-fiancée for $3,200 because of a non-refundable deposit on a wedding venue we were supposed to get married at. Because it turned out that our relationship was nothing but a facade, a lie, she's a thief, and just can't trust her.
Wow. Those are some very weighty allegations there.
Just the truth.
Just the truth. Okay, well, I'll be the judge of that, actually. But here's where we're going to start. Talk to me about why y'all are not married specifically.
I met her a year ago, and I had been widowed for a couple of years.
I'm sorry about your loss, by the way. Go ahead.
Yeah, it was tough.
Yeah.
But when I met her, my wife, my late wife,
yes,
had always wanted me to move on.
Sure.
She knew she had cancer at the time.
Oh.
She wanted me to move on, find somebody else, but it wasn't easy. But when I met Desi, she was like a breath of fresh air. She was fun, outgoing.
I see why. She looks, she's very kind of radiant. There's something a little exuberant about her. Okay,
Yeah, pretty and smart. I thought she was smart. I thought she was trustworthy. So when we started hanging out, we talked about what we wanted out of life and what I wanted out of the rest of my life.
Yes.
And for me, it was planning for the future. It was having a home-cooked meal because I eat out so much, being alone, and also to try to save money up for the future.
Now, how long did you and Desi here date before you proposed?
Well, when we first started dating, she made it very clear that I needed to put a ring on it within 6 months. And then we planned the wedding for the end of the year.
Great.
The deposit went in, but it was non-refundable if you were within 60 days of the wedding date, 45 days before our wedding date. I came home, which I never do, in the middle of the day on a Wednesday, and I found a bunch of people in my house. I thought they were rummaging through stuff. Turned out they were cleaning, which is what she was supposed to be doing.
Oh,
so,
okay.
So they're cleaning. I call her and I say, hey, where you at? She says, I'm home cleaning. And I just looked around dumbfounded like she's lying to me.
Okay.
So I called her out on that. She said it was the only time, I swear. I talked to the cleaning chief, the lady in charge. She said that she'd been going there for 6 months.
Oh,
Lie
wow.
number 2. So I got curious, intuition, thought, okay, I started looking through, I got receipts to prove it. Started looking through it.
Go ahead and give that to my baby, let's see.
So there's receipts here for cleaning services that go back 8 months.
I'll take those.
From the very beginning when she said she was gonna start cleaning my place.
Ooh, okay, thank you.
And believe me, by no means did I want it made.
Okay, now I don't know about by no means you didn't want it made, because it certainly looks like this is part of the bargain, right? And that's okay. No judgment on that part yet. I'll do the judging later. But there was a transaction of sorts that you were bartering for. Is that fair to say?
Absolutely.
You decided, instead of you cleaning the house yourself and you cooking and doing this work yourself, that you were going to outsource, including the meals, because I also saw receipts here for takeout.
Yeah, well, Your Honor, I understood that Arthur wanted, in exchange for providing for a family, he wanted his house to be taken care of. I have no problem with that. We agreed on that.
Right.
I would be responsible to keep the house in order and to keep food on the table, prepare for him when he came home. That's exactly what I did. His house it was a big job, and I couldn't do it by myself, so yes, I needed to call in some help.
Now, you're acknowledging that he held up his end of the bargain for providing.
Yes.
Do you think you did your part by the nurturing?
I believe I did.
Yeah,
we were very happy.
I have to interrupt this. I have to interrupt this because it doesn't stop there. It also goes on to her car payment. I offered to pay her car payment for her because she said she was having trouble financially. Her job as a waitress wasn't doing very well. So I said, okay, I'll take care of your car payment. How much is it? She told me it was $535 a month. And then when I found all those receipts, I just happened to find her car bill. And it was $395. She was charging me $135 more than she actually needed.
All these things, I wanted to tell Arthur and I wanted to be transparent, but it's hard to get a word in edgewise with him sometimes.
I don't find that to be the case at all, ma'am. I've actually heard enough of this, and I have to say, at this point, ma'am, you have been dishonest. As a result, I'm going to find in favor of the plaintiff to the tune of $3,200. That is my ruling.